Alright, what is going on, y'all? Streets of New Capenna has launched. Been a bit of a rocky start, but it's been like 9 hours or so since the update actually went live, and it seems to be playing okay for me now, so we are going to try some out here. Going to start with Sealed because I don't have any new cards yet, and Sealed is cool. Limited time, of course. Let's go for it. Okay. Vivian Naya Triumph is promising. Yeah, this is pretty good, right? It's just Luminar Casperant. Calligrators seemed pretty good so far. Whenever you get creature, whenever you play a creature, you get bonuses. Green definitely looks strong from the rares here. This is a sweeper that deals damage equal to the creature you exile from your graveyard. That seems kind of situational. Alright, let's see what else we got. Pretty sure I'm playing green based on that. Combat trick is fine but not exciting. It's a fine aggressive body. Calligrators we said was good. This is fine removal. That doesn't look great, but if we're being aggressive, I guess it's fine. Worst case, you can blitz it to redraw. Seems pretty good. Give all your creatures Death Touch. Seems like the Naya wants to go wide, and that does that very well. Deals X damage to a creature Planeswalker. So yeah, this is just a 3-mana bite, essentially. That works if they remove your creature in response. That seems pretty good. We'll keep Broken Wings on the side for now. I don't think there's that many artifacts, enchantments, or flyers that we have to worry about. I'm gonna play this. 3-mana, draw a creature, make a 1/1. If you find one in the top 5. We'll try one of these. I'm not super excited about that. Another creature enters the battlefield. Target creature other than this gets 1/1 and trample. Trample is pretty good. I'll try that. Battlefield. Blitzing this seems okay. It's 4 or 5 worth of power. And then redraw. So Vivian, don't really care. 6-mana Planeswalker is going to be good and limited, almost certainly. So yeah, pluses to draw creature cards and minuses to make 4/4s, which is pretty much all you need to worry about. This land seems good, this land seems good. Oh, we get Cabaretti Charms too. Those are super good if we're playing Naya. This card's fine. I guess it's mana fixing. Play the Charms. I don't think I need this equipment. We have a lot of 3-drops already. We'll see what other white and red cards we have. It's 1/1 until end of turn. It's more of a Jund card, right? With the treasure synergy. Yeah, so Naya seems pretty strong. Let's see what other multicolored cards we have before we go too far into it. There's the other fixing common in Grixis, which is kind of mediocre. Most of them seem to be. This seems like an interesting removal spell. I'm not sure it's great, but certainly interesting. You have some black-red stuff. We could do the Jund instead of Cabaretti. We've got a couple decent Ant cards here. This has an ETB on this is probably decent. Can't attack or block until next turn. I think this one's a better rate than the other sort of commons that fix mana in the cycle. So if you haven't seen them, the way these work is 2 mana, you exile it from your hands, and then it target land you control can tap for any of its colors as long as it is still in exile, and then you can cast it from exile whenever you want, as long as it's normally able to be cast. Most of them are pretty bad rates, like the 7 mana 4/5 that deals 2 to the opponent and scries 2. This one being a 5 mana 4/4 that locks down a creature for a turn is probably a bit better. Exiled card elite. This seems difficult to enable in limited. Exiles a creature your opponent controls and one of yours, and then they come back when she leaves, and then yours gets counters. Let's just play Naya. Naya's good. What other red and white cards we got? 1 mana 0/4, not terribly aggressive. Let's see, do we have any removal? We're a little light on that. No, Cabaretti Charm's real good removal. Guess we could play By Your Silence. It's probably a little slow. Oh, I didn't mean to cut that. We'll get it back later. It's fine. Flyer that draws a card is probably just good. Only one of these makes it not terribly good. Pretty mediocre. Not really targeting our own creatures with spells. This one might be fine as just a 2 mana 3/2 that selects some cards. What else do we got? None of this looks terribly exciting. This is pretty good if you're going wide. Deal 1 damage to each opponent whenever you play a creature. Get this back. These citizens, so we got 1. Probably not worth playing this then. Any special lands that I missed somehow? No, just the Rakdos one. Alright, so we got 2 special lands that go in Naya. It's really looking like we should just play Naya. So creature count 11. Probably want a couple more if we're trying to go wide. Let's look at creatures here. In our colors. Is this any good? I guess it ramps you fine. So this is a 2 mana 2/2 with Menace and Blitz. It's a pretty good aggressive rate. Two 1 and a 1/1 for 3, not too exciting. It has 2 bodies though, which we might be interested in. In which case we probably want to play the white one as well. Yeah, this is a much better rate, and the other creature has additional abilities. Alright, we have a bunch of stuff that has to deal with how many creatures we have. Like this one does. This one has bonuses for getting more creatures. This one does. This one wants you to play multiple creatures. This one does. Guess I can play the second Warm Welcome. Yeah, this is another Alliance card. I'll just play a Mayhem Patrol. Curve looks okay. Yeah, not too excited about any of these others. Maybe I want to gain life. And then these are not really what we're looking for. Should probably cut it 3 drops though. Need a lot of those. And they're all like super good. Alright, we'll cut a War Malcolm. That leaves us with 15 creatures, which should be very good to hit with War Malcolm. Better than 1 and 3. We get to look at 5 cards. Sure. Auto lands is probably fine. That's 8 green sources. Maybe I want to go to 9. We only have 6 red cards. Alright, yeah, we'll cut this. I think we can theoretically win games casting almost entirely green cards here. Alright, let's go for it. Found a match without too much trouble. Feeling hopeful. Yeah, this'll do. Interesting design on these. Sacrifice themselves instantly, so you can't really plan them out for landfall shenanigans. Guess 1/1 counters are better than 1/1 until end of turn. So we'll start with this. There's red. So this is 1/1 treasure token, gain 2. This is the only one that's only 1 body. Having this down for a while seems good. So, let's see. This one seems good. Probably doesn't make too much difference. I don't want to trade here. That's 5 brains. Okay. So we can blitz this, but we don't have good attacks. And this is just play Roastmaster. Turn Gallagrators into a 4/4. Attack in. That's a pretty big flyer for 4. See if they have a spell to discard though. Yes. And more drains, of course. It's pretty rough, huh? I think I just do this for the counters. Redraw. See, so hide away without paying its mana cost. So this can turn my Gallagrators into a 7/7. And then I can play the flyer. This bigger. Flyer, gain a bit of life. Guess we might as well attack with this. I might want to trade with the 4/3. Sure. Another card. Put it 8. Can I try and trade flyers here in open mana? Or am I supposed to keep all my bodies and try and kill them? I think I'm supposed to keep all my bodies and try and kill them. 5 here is probably safe. Can gain some life back next turn as long as Cabaretti survives. Cabaretti Charm. Creatures I control get 1/1 and trample, or can make 1/1s, which can burn them with the Roastmaster. Seems okay. Well, we're presenting lethal here, right? So let's go to combat first and make them do stuff. Just spread out my threat as much as possible. Guess there's no harm in playing one of these 2-drops pre-combat, since I can't play both. That and that. Alright, all attacks. What do you got? Destroy target attacking creature. Resolves. No, I should do this while I have that on board to get the value out of it. Make some 1/1s. Gain life. Treasure. Steals 2. Can I stop my other attackers? No, they cannot. Good game. That charm, very flexible. Quite delightful. Okay, application crashed going into game 2. Looks like we're fine though. On the play, this hand will do. Turn 2 Gala Greeters is probably just always the best thing we can do on turn 2. Dies with a shield counter. Okay. Guess I'm fine using my combat trick here to get through that. Don't think I want to blitz this. Creature, the 1/1 counter, attacks. Okay, we get some pretty good tempo here. Even better since we went first. Doesn't matter. Alright, we're not going to get the 1/1 counter off of this connive, but that's fine. I don't want to discard my Cabaretti Charm because it's one of the better cards in the deck. 1/1 counter. Draw, discard. Planes. More green cards than white cards. This has Menace, so we're chilling. One has no place. Love to see that. Just go to combat here. This can all go in. Give this 1/1. Does it have a dice trigger? No. Sure. Guess I probably should have played this first just to get the extra 1 damage off the alligators. Probably doesn't matter. So I have 3 things on board and my opponent has 0. With 2 good removal spells in hand. 2 knives bounce my Gallerators. Sure. Discard a land so I can still prize fight it. Or Cabaretti Charm. think prize fight's fine. We can save the Cabaretti charm for the other modes. Play this out. This here. Prize fight here. Attack for 7. Here we go. Even a 3/3, make a treasure. And a left, copy it. With a shield. See, so we can kill this one. Then they have to block with the shielded one. And they have to block the 4/4. They have to, yeah, just jump away this shield token. So that's pretty good for us. Wait, do we just have it anyway? That's a 3. Then we kill one of their blockers. They block this one and take 5 and die. Sounds good. Axes. Nice, nice. Okay. Turn 2 Galagreeters. No other colors of mana. But I think this is a keep. On the draw, we're more likely to find a red and or white source. Like, it's really hard to turn down turn 2 Galagreeters. This card has been very impressive so far. Third straight opponent with a one of these on turn 1. Must be nice. Okay, Galagreeters. White land here would be amazing. Play this. Red land. Guess I'll take it. Doesn't quite work. Fine trading here. If they have more angels, that's pretty devastating. Yeah. Can kill it next turn with the beatdown. Angel. That's really good. Control any creature with a counter. Interesting. Yeah, if they have any more angels in hand, we pretty much lose if I leave this in play. I guess this is an instant. So we can wait a little bit at least. Time's for mana too. Let's just kill it now. Yeah, something here. Let's save that at least. Okay, here we go. Must have some blocker lined up, because they're not winning this race at the moment. Five mana for my 2-drop. Give me a treasure token. Don't mind if I do. Probably use the treasure token to play this. Maybe I just get the 4/4 down. Makes my future plays better. Just very tempting to get the maximum alliance down before playing the non-alliance creatures. Yeah, I think that's the play. Alright, we're up on cards. They're up on lands. Pretty looking good for us on board here. Alright, well, that helped. Whoops. That is a large mythic. So we can get through the shield counter. If we attack with this and play for the family. I guess we can attack with both of these if we play the Overseer first. Sure. Spell card. It'll be tough to beat this one, to be honest, though. But we aggro. What do you got? Alright, that block is good for us, as I get to keep both of these. Trade my card for their shield counter. Not ideal, of course, but gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, that is a bomb, for sure. Might still be able to get through this, though. If they attack a little too aggressively, I think we can get a surprising amount of damage down. As long as we have these two on board. Elegant Entourage does notably get trample. Can't attack or block. Sure. King 9 here. I think we can afford to jump with my 2-1 just yet. Alright, take 8. Sure. There's a land, so we can play both a 2-drop and a 3. So that gets 3 damage through by the Roastmaster. And then we just... no, we're dead in the air, right? So we need to Cabaretti Charm their 3/4 flyer. Okay. With that. Or if I attack with this, no, then we're dead just to the 5/5. Alright, they trade the 3/4 for it, because they're not dumb. Hopefully. Just this attack. Goes through. If I do this, I get +4 damage. Right, which is not quite enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have sent the flyer. Right, because if I kill this, then we block here, we take 4. If they have exactly nothing, we're okay. Guess we can also block one of the 1/1s. Doesn't kill me. many counters. Jump the 5/5. Keep this because it's pretty good if we can give it trample with the entourage. Alright, that's fine, right? Though that might stop trample damage, huh? Don't think it matters though. So, one here. One here. Alright, it does matter. Guess we'll see. If we can trample over it, we win. If the shield counter prevents the damage, we lose. Trample over it. Got him. Finding out how shield counters works. Beautiful. Close one though. That angel's a rough one. Alright, 3-0. Let's keep it going. No green source means we're gonna have to throw this back. This also has no green source, but it has Galligrators and 2 red spells at least. I'll take it, throw back the prize fight. Forest. Turn 2, forest off the top. We're beautiful. There's 8 forests in the deck. Forest. No. Unfortunate. I have something here. Sure. See, it's the 6 mana, 5 minutes difference. Can I draw any lands at all, please? I have to make a treasure off this, as unfortunate as that is with our deck. I'm not trading my 3/2 with text for your 2/1 without, thanks. Rise fight, sure. Take it for your 2/1 and your premium removal spell though, that's fine. Yeah, we've got 5 green cards in hand. We gotta make a treasure token here. Fortunately, none of them make more green mana. Alright, we're gonna use the removal on largely irrelevant creatures. It's fine, but we have a bomb, so
I'll light your way.
Still in a rough spot.
This is my city, and I'm going to protect it.
We just get a land though, and that is a forest. Think we just play the 4/4 here? Though this the alliance only works if you have other creatures. Kinda want to be able to play Vivian if I get a land. I think we're chilling here. Sure. If they plus on this, am I supposed to charm it? Makes it into a 3/2 lifelink. It's pretty good. No, I need my mana. Burst Strike. Interesting choice. Not a land. Play the 4/4. Make a treasure token. So let's play Vivian. Our 1/1 counters aren't going to race Elspeths at the moment. done that before my other creature entered the battlefield.
Be brave.
I can give it vigilance, which is rough. Alright, and there goes my creature. I have no ways to interact with artifacts. Doesn't give flying. It does give flying, of course it does. None of my removal works if I don't have big enough creatures. Guess it works if I get Death Touch though, right? Because the problem is if I play Vivian here, they just eat the token, right? I guess I can jump with the token and then I still have a Vivian on board. No, they just give it flying.
If you won't listen to nature, I'll speak on its behalf.
Alright, we make the 4/4.
Stand in our way. I dare you.
Ah, their planeswalker's better than ours. Play their 5/5, sure. Oh, they crew with that, yeah. They can attack me with both of these. Yeah, you have to put the counter on the vehicle. Yeah, I'm trading with
This
that.
is your fight. Win it.
Face. Oh, this just exiles my token with attacks. Oh, but I get my 4/4 back. Fine. Almost certainly doesn't matter, because we are miles behind here.
I'll hunt somewhere else.
There's another greed source now. It just doesn't matter because I can't attack into the 4/3 first striker. I guess I can if I Cabaretti Charm, right? Alright, see if I can take out Elspeth. Or at least the 4/3. Creatures I control get 1/1 and trample. Alright, modal spells. Make sure you know what all the modes are. Probably doesn't matter though, even if we take Elspeth out at this point. Yeah, they just get to take out my creatures. And gain 1,000,000 life.
I know there's a hero inside you.
Yeah. Got my 4/4. Then we're just dead to this mess. Yeah, they got us. Okay, that was a rough one. On a mulligan. Good mirror. They had good cards. This is probably okay. Been impressed with the entourage as well. Plenty of green mana. Let's just do search for a basic, or for 6 mana you can deal 40 creature, sure. This is going to be game 5. I've drawn one of my 2 non-basic lands once. Just for those of you keeping track at home. Teamer. That's not allowed. That's not one of the colors of this set. Alright, I'll my 4/4. On the red source, though. Might just kill the 4/4 with their parcel here. That's probably the right play. But they don't know that I don't have anything else threatening in my hand. Well, sure. That works too, I suppose. Guess we can blitz this. Then we can have this with for the family to block their Jewel Thief. Gonna find something else that matters here. Blitz rather than just playing this out. Deal 2 to your face, draw a card. Pretty fine for 2 mana. There we go. Alright. Need to draw some more creatures to make this good. Okay. That's pretty threatening. It's a 5/3. 4/4, it gets... That's pretty big. I think I need to do this. Among other creatures. But I guess they play this first, and then this gets +5/+5. It's rough. Not really anything I can do about it, though. I'll still decide to play this for some reason. Take mine. You got it. Something that makes creatures at instant speed. Alright, that works. So now we can use this to block with Death Touch. Should I play the lands? I guess I should probably hold the lands. We have Connives in our deck. Alright, we have to let them do this, otherwise we're not going to resolve our Death Touch. But they're not going to attack with our Death Touch, rather. Make 2 bodies or draw an additional card. I guess this trades neatly with their 5/3. You gain Death Touch, we'll go here and trade with the 1/1. It'll be pretty efficient. So if you play this out, we don't have enough white mana to do that. Fortunate. Maybe they're out of gas though? Oh, they've got a spell. discard the land. Do this and get a 1/1 counter anyway. Take the only non-land. So they get to make a 1/1 here. Even though we block. One's not really blocked. Readers. That can bring us back from this 2 life. Opponent's last card may have been a blank. That is most certainly not. Can't attack or block as long as they have this 3/2 though. We don't have any good attacks. And I draw land. Rough. So now we have to block the 3/2. They get to draw a card off their fountain too. They're just splashing blue for Broker's Charm. Could be. Maya seems real strong so far. They should attack with this 1/1. I have to block the 3/2. I guess they don't know I've got a blank in hand. Presenting lethal, yeah, they're super presenting lethal. Probably just decline here, right? Maybe destroy some of their stuff and make 3/3s. Yeah, there's no way we can beat that. Don't need them to choose. I think a lot of the issues we've had with the deck so far would be helped by just going a little bigger, so I cut the pump spell and one of the informants being some of the lower impact cards we had, and I'm going to bring in this Sparrow's Adjudicators, which is a pretty high impact card, and the Exile It From Your Hand ability can give you the blue mana by itself, so you don't really have to worry about casting it since we're already playing green and white. And then I think there was a, yeah, we'll play a Wrecking Crew too, just a big lad. And we'll try that, go for some more. Will I find a red source? I believe. Do you believe? Also, odds are if I don't find a red source, I'll draw more green spells. As this is a good portion of the red spells that are in my deck. So with the recent change I made, I should probably go up a mountain. So we added a red card and took out a green and white card. And everyone else has one of these and always has them on turn 1. I got 0 of these. It's very sad. Alright, play my 3/2. Something that holds priority once creatures hit the board. Probably not an efficient way to kill my 3/2 though. Alright, if they play 2 creatures, they get to draw a card. That's pretty good. Might have to prize fight that away. Play this first, make sure we get our life gain. Offer the trade. This is an instant, so we can respond to them playing 2 creatures. We have 2 of them. It's completely unfair. This also gives us a red source, so I can start playing these out. So I kind of want to play this turn anyway. Especially if they're going to cast some sort of removal spell on one of my creatures. Nothing. Little sketchy. I want this treasure token, though. If this gets blown out, though, we just lose on the spot. If they bounce it in some fashion. Play this, get rid of the Magician, I think. These. Maybe they're just holding this back to block. It's also possible. But you probably want to do something. It's quite a bit of damage you're facing down here. Blocks, sure. Do I want to keep my 3/2 alive? Keep the Death Toucher. I'm definitely killing this here, because it denies them a card and saves my... And they're going to eat my creature anyway. I guess the Death Touch is probably going to be more relevant than the life here. We are being the beatdown. This way we still get 2 damage through this turn, so probably worth getting less damage through in future turns. Definitely glad I didn't use that on their turn. Right, I've got 5 power here. Can't just sit there and look at it. Sure. Probably going to regret that when they see my Wrecking Crew. It's just in case they have some sort of flash blocker, I should play it out first. I guess they might have another sort of removal spell, which they'll use if they don't know my next creature is a doozy. I'm out of connives, so I might as well play the land. There's the card that destroys attacking creatures. Now we're just making fish. Sure. Which are probably chump blockers over this board. Flash 03 connive. Alright. Nothing that worries my 4/5. Just one more land of any color, and I can get rid of this. Really? I think you're in a position to attack. Alright, that's pretty good. Play it first so we get Death Touch. I'm just going to tap this in response. Sure. That is a for sure. Max damage to... so this can take out their 1/4. It's pretty good. Is that the play? Or do I try and save it for their vehicle? Let's just use my mana here. X damage, X is 4. Yes, die. Attack for 6. Does it have flying too? No, it does not. So my angel here should put some work in. So they can crew this, and then tap it to make it a 4/4. So we don't really want to attack with a 2/2 here. guess I should have played the land pre-combat, because I can do this. Missed some damage there. Oh, they draw a card when I do that? Man. Reading's so good. I should do that more. They are on the back foot, though. You have to deal with this flyer. We're at 21. Alright, we can deal with the flyer. But I have 7 mana. So we just give him another card. Find the mountain, so now I can finally cast this Cabaretti charm next turn. I can turn their hearse into a 6/6. So Connoisseur takes so many blockers. Alright, so now we need 1/1 and trample. Maybe we'll find a nice green creature we can play to give the Connoisseur Death Touch as well. I don't think I got any of these hold for ransoms either. It's very nice removal for limited. But a lot of the creatures have other abilities that it doesn't stop. Mostly only in the Naya deck. Enchanted creature gets 1/1. Sure. You going to attack? Surely you jest. Alright, so they're super dead to this Cabaretti charm, right? We can still crew, which holds priority. But I just give my board 1/1 and trample, and they die. Worried me for a second there. That choice is, I guess, not that questionable. They don't know I can go over all their little blockers, and they do know they have to race the flyer. Maybe they don't have many ways left in their deck to permanently deal with that. So maybe I'm being a little harsh on them there. We got them. Yeah, have all 3 colors and turn 2 Gallic Readers. Love to see that. That last game got me to 4 wins, which means I'm good at this game, and a good and valid person. That's how that works, right? Return, sweet. Get to go Gallery Readers into Roastmaster, into other good cards. Should be nice. As long as they don't crush my dreams and kill this immediately. Their second spell each turn. We just get these down. We'll start attacking with this. 1/1 counter. No attacks here. Probably no attacks. Attacks. Okay. My own Overseer seems pretty good here. Although I'd love to get this down as well. I kind of want to hit land though, so this is the play. One counters. 2/1. Land's nice. I'll save this. It's probably going to be worth a good bit of damage this game. Rather than trade with their 2/1 that already drew a card. It seems pretty bad. heard good things about the music on this board in the early access event. I am not disappointed. My mana is so good this game. It has been so bad previously. I think we just play this as the creature. Menace, it's fairly evasive here. Get this up to 4, so they still don't have good blocks. Guess now, if I attack with this, I can Cabaretti Charm. Still not super exciting. I'd probably rather Warm Welcome on their turn. Don't think we have to be super aggressive here. Is it on the top or bottom? Nothing I can do about that. Sure. I guess I just put it on top and then I can pick it back up with Warm Welcome. Seems good. Play red cards. Sure. Any attacks? No. This. Resolves. Is it the Gallagrators that I want? This is pretty good. I get a 4/3 flyer, and I can trade with both of their flyers. It might honestly be better than the Gallagrators at this point. I guess I can Gallagrators and then play Cabaretti Charm or Fight Rigging next turn, which is super good. And they already know about this one. It's a rare. Let's just play Gallagrators. This card's super good. I think I'm going to have to let them connive here. So I really want to get this Fight Rigging down so I can start getting counters. Play 5 Fight Spell or 4/4. I'll take this one. And let's see. Where do I want the counter to go? Put it on the flyer, then we attack, they just trade with their 2/1, which I guess is fine. We can put it on the Menace, that attacks as a 3/3. Then they can trade for their 1/3, or both of their 2/1s. It sounds better, I think. If I get the 1/3 off the board, I'm free to play my 2-drop. Takes 3, sure. I think I still get the Gallagrators down. Let them connive. There's a good chance they'll be able to connive on their turn too, which will make this a 3/5, which is a bit spooky. But playing the Gallagrators here puts them to 11. Alright, they discard a land. So it does not nice. Being at 11 puts them very close to dead to Cabaretti Charm. Outlaw fixes mana as a 4/5. 4/5 is a pretty good blocker on this board. little surprised if they discarded the land and not having another one with their 6-drop in hand. I guess that could have come off the... No, they did that on their end step. So they had this in hand and they made the decision to discard this. Connive again. This is a turn 4. Discard another land. And pass. So if they Cabaretti Charm for 1/1 and trample, it's a large amount of damage. Can discard this land, try and find something a bit more useful. 1/1 counter, damage. Alright, are there any like terrible blocks? Not after I give everything 1/1, right? That's fine. Let's put the counter on the flyer so that can survive. Send him in. The power to the menace. Oh yeah, this is a concession. They do get to connive, so this can go to a 2/4 and survive. Yeah, we still trample over those and do a whole bunch of damage. Oh, equal damage. Doesn't matter if they concede. Math is for blockers, as they say. No green sources means we have to throw this one back, I think. As tempting as it is, that is much better. Touch slow, though. I guess playing this on 3 is fine. This gives me something to do with mana on 2, though it's not exciting or anything. I guess it's probably just a bit better than the strong arm. Okay, that helps. I can play this on turn 3. Hopefully they don't play a 2-power creature, 1-power creature. Fantastic. Not a land. 2 bodies is probably good. Back for 4. Jumps. Interesting. Maybe they missed the 1/1 counter. Looks like it. We take those though. That brings me up to the even money of 6 wins. Get my 2,000 gems back. Right, last game for better or worse. Should be okay. Playing 2-drop into fight rigging is pretty good, I think. Alright, see what they take here. They can choose any non-land. Don't have any instants or sorceries here. Takes the rare. Good choice. Play my 2/2. Still jealous every time one of my opponents has these. Just in case they have flash blockers, play my creature first. They know I'm probably playing it anyway, so no need to try and be sneaky with it, since my hand is mostly revealed. Draw 2, sure. This is an interesting way of showing it. 2 different mana values out of 5 in their graveyard. Alright, that's fine. We can still attack into it with the Death Touch. I can play this, so you have the red source for the Wrecking Crew. Seems okay. Trigger. Alright, that's another nice 5-drop. Easy trades, sure. So if they play red cards, they do not. Mana 2/2, kill my 2/1. Sure. Well, I kind of want to get Galagrators down before I play any more creatures, right? Some 5 trading here. It's whatever. This isn't doing much. Don't usually see counterspells in sealed, so I'm not worried about playing this out on their turn. Have not played one in the, or seen a single counterspell in the 8 games I've played here. Activated abilities of the chosen permanent can't be activated. Alright, sure. No permanents have activated abilities. This is a triggered ability. Does my opponent know the difference between activated and triggered abilities? Perhaps not. Let's see if we can show them here. Still triggers. Get a 1/1 again. Are you confused, opponent? I hope so. So just play this, turn this into a 3/3, attack in. Seems good. Didn't know that was in the set, but okay. It was a good one for limited. Not going to be relevant in standard, of course, where we have Hero's Downfall, which is strictly better. One top, one bottom. 3rd fetch land. Wow. So jealous. The Cabaretti charm. Alright, since I didn't draw a land, this is play the Rockish Revelers. If we drew the land, then we could play 2/3 drops. So I'm going to do this first. I think I'm still just making counters to deal more damage to them. It's tempting to make a treasure token so that I can guarantee double spell next turn. Yeah, let's do that actually. Oh, I can do both, right? Because this makes another body. Silly me. I'm playing good cards in my deck, not just 5 mana 5/3s. Need to remember that. Okay, the 5/4 that discards cards to give -X/-O. So that's the 1/3. Sure. I can blitz this. Or we can play the Mage's Attendant. And then Cabaretti Charm to give 1/1 and trample and go through this if they try and trade it with the Galagrators. And if they don't, then they're taking a ton of damage and we're chilling. Guess we play the Mage's Attendant. They know about it, which helps. 1/1 counter. Treasure token. Don't want to let them eat my 5/3 for free, though. Sure. I want to do... Oh, I can just kill that. I forgot about this mode. Whoops. Remember all the modes of your mobile spells, kids. Cabaretti charm is real good. All the charms are real good and limited anyway, but this one's particularly good. So, technically missed 1 damage by not doing that before blockers were declared, but shouldn't matter. Don't think there's anything they can have for 3 here that keeps them alive through both of these. Blitz this for the haste. If they have a 2-mana instant or sorcery, we can counter it. Well, opponent, what'll it be? I guess they could have the 1 black casualty spell, which might keep them alive, kill a thing and gain them a bunch of life. But I'm going to assume they don't have that, and that my trample will kill them here. Yeah, they're going to 1 without trample damage, so this is probably fine. And this gives 1/1 to all my other creatures, and I still have counterspell mana up. But that's 7 wins. Nice to see it. Profit a nice bit of gems. Get 9 packs for free. Make a nice video here. Finish my dailies, claim prize. Alright, just a 200 gem profit. Not exceptional, but we take it. Alright, that was fun. Hopefully you learned something about what the set of Streets of New Capenna is like, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.